now she's having a good
Yeah,
year so
2025. Old hat. Tomorrow is Ed's birthday.
Oh, the
Middle
Edward.
child. Yep, he'll be 27.
Okay. How old is Carrie?
She is almost 25.
And Art is
29.
okay, because Jasper's 30. Yep.
Art will be 30 in the fall. Yeah. So, Ed, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
If you're watching, I don't think he watches.
We could sing,
'Cause
but
he's
that
a
would
busy-
be
he's a busy
awkward.
guy. He went back to work yesterday after being off for probably a couple weeks, and I was like, "How was your work day?" And he was like, "Nah."
I forgot my work in progress. I'll get it in a
Okay,
minute.
so then I had to call him just to like check on that comment, because anyway, and he's like, "Yeah, it was just a lot to catch up with for work."
Oh.
And I said, "Oh, just one step at a time."
He has. It's not like an exciting job, is it? I mean, he thinks it's exciting.
I don't know honestly if he thinks it's exciting, but I think he takes his job pretty
And what does he
seriously and
actually
tries to do a good job.
What does he actually do?
He is an engineer for Micron Technologies, and they manufacture their microchip outfit.
I know, but what do you know what he does?
So he works in the R&D department.
Okay,
and
research and development.
Research and development, which is what that Boise facility has morphed into. I think they originally started in Boise, and then the headquarters is now in Silicon Valley or whatever. But people still go, anyway, I don't know too much of the ins and outs. It's a huge campus. It is expanding because of the Infrastructure Act. They are building an on-site facility to actually manufacture the microchips instead of just do research on them.
That's good.
Yeah, it's going to be another huge employment boom for Boise, Idaho.
That's awesome.
So anyway, but yeah, that's where it is.
So, did you get anything fun for Christmas for your family to do together?
What do you mean?
At like games or anything?
Oh yeah, we had fun. We got some board games, and the one that was the biggest hit among the board gamers in my life is called Wingspan.
Wingspan.
It's a beautiful game. It is all about birds. And so you're getting a little bit of bird fact and beautiful drawings. I personally would like to get a print. They have a
Did
link.
they let you do that?
You can. The website links to the two artists, I think, who did the work. But anyway, yeah, it was a fun game.
So what's the premise of the game?
The premise is to build. It's pretty complicated, to be honest. And I only played it twice. Carrie and Michael played it against each other quite a few times, so they really got the advantage. But then, anyway, it's you build a little bird sanctuary. You get points at the end for like how many eggs you have in your sanctuary. They're cute, like really cute little eggs that are and then the dice thing is cool. It's like this birdhouse that you put together that like rolls the dice to get like the food, the grubs and the fish and the
I wonder who thought of that.
the developer is this gal who's actually, I think she started as I don't know, analyst type person, healthcare stuff, and then she was like an amateur birder, and so she came up with this game and pitched it to this small like St. Louis-based game company. Anyway, it's led me down a little thing. So yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. So
what about you?
Well, I got a game too.
What's your game?
But it's by Neil Patrick Harris, the actor.
Oh.
But he's like super into magic and puzzles and stuff.
Oh, I know. Sorry. This gal wanted to develop a board game that was not about dragons and magic. She wanted more of a reality base. So
well, this one isn't like it's not like magic, like Dungeons and Dragons or anything, because I think he's actually a magician.
Neil Patrick Harris.
Yes, I think he knows lots of magic tricks
what was
and
he
stuff.
In again? Was he
well,
in Home
Alone? He was in Doogie
Dancing
Howser.
with Stars? Doogie
no,
Howser's.
Doogie Howser.
Okay.
Dancing.
I don't know. I just
Doogie Howser. But then he's been in all kinds of
Oh yeah, Doogie
stuff.
Howser.
Yeah, and anyway, so he loves actual magic and like and puzzles and riddles and stuff like that. And so this game, it's called Box One. And honestly, I got it from my sister. I am not really like I've always been scared, like, to go to an escape room and not be able to get out because I just don't like my reasoning. It's like I don't really get it. But anyway, it's like a box to escape. So there's lots of clues and
The
cards.
game is a box.
It's box one. It's actually a box. And
It's
then
not dick in a box.
no. Oh my God! No, it is not. You just had to take it down a level. Here
Bring
you
it
were
down a notch.
very cerebral
Yeah.
with wingspan, and then you just took a
Wingspan to
nosedive.
there.
Anyway, it's pretty. I just got like halfway.
Okay.
The rest is like I found. There's lots of things I shouldn't say because
What's it called again?
box one.
Okay.
So once you get to a certain
know.
point, there's a secret compartment in the box that you have to open up with a special key.
Oh, wow.
And then there's ciphers that you have to figure out and codes and key codes. I kind of did go down a rabbit hole too because I don't know if you want to call it cheating. He actually said if you need to use the internet, go ahead. So I just sort of searched for my issue and I found this like, oh, it was just this tons and tons of people just like analyzing every single step. So I think there might be that aspect where you can really go deep, but hopefully I don't have to like deep dive into that to try to figure it out. But my sister got one too, so maybe we'll try to figure it out together. So it's actually called box one, and it says it's a box for one, like one person can play it.
Oh, well, that's nice.
You can kind of do it with other persons to help, solve all the puzzles and riddles.
But
Which,
can you play it with more people? Or is it
it's
just
not
one?
like a game like yours.
Oh, it's a
It's
one-person
more
game.
like
Solitaire.
kind of, but you can. Like I could say, hey Sue, what do you think? What do you think's the answer to this? Or what do you think about this? Like, so you can incorporate other people, but it's not like let's hand out all the cards and it's not like that. Anyway, pretty fun. So if
Yeah.
if that's your
Games
thing,
are us.
yeah.
This morning, the only thing that is kind of news to you, kind of, but I already told you, I had a Fiesta-ware plate that I was using as a lid on something I was heating up for breakfast, cracked.
Aw.
It had been in the fridge. I put it in the microwave. I heard like the popping, that microwave, heating up, and I'm like, oh. Anyway, took it out, and I'm like, I think that dish is cracked. So I went ahead and ate the food. I sort of I did a little check to make sure
What
I
was
wasn't going
for
to eat like
breakfast?
leftovers. It was a really nice pasta dish.
I
Actually.
had leftovers too. Like I don't usually eat like the nighttime leftovers.
Yeah, I'm
but
happy to do
we
that.
had beef and barley stew, which is like I just could eat it all day if I had the
Does
empty
barley
stomach.
make you fart?
You'll find out later. Anyway, yeah, that's what I had for breakfast.
You don't want to give me barley. Just saying. Sorry. Anyway, the cracked. Yeah, that was. That was the first time that's ever happened. I've done that. I use Fiesta-ware for lids all the time. Like it was just the bowl was in. Anyway, whatever. So, I'm down a brown luncheon-sized Fiesta-ware plate, but that's okay.
Well, here's
I don't really love the brown
totally
anyway.
different subject, but Jim left the house this morning to go do something, so I haven't listened to the Today Show in a very long time.
Oh.
So I turned the Today Show on, and they had a whole segment on anxiety and creativity,
Oh, very good.
and how they said that a lot of times when you have anxiety, you might lose your creativity. However, the person they were talking about was kind of trying to flip that. And so, like, if you get anxiety, you should purposely try to do something creative.
Oh, I hear
Whether
that all the
it's
time.
cooking or they mentioned knitting, anything creative could kind of help you get out of that funk. And,
Well, haven't we? I mean, the past year or two, we've heard, new people coming in to learn how to knit, kind of self-directed. One guy said, my therapist told me to learn how to knit to avoid medication. Like, therapist said to do that.
Right.
So, I
Yeah.
mean, good.
Yeah, and
It should be mainstream.
There hasn't been I'm not a person that I feel like gets really anxious. I, pretty much let things just slide. But on the few times in the recent past
Mm-hmm.
where I felt sort of overwhelmed, I just remember removing myself and saying, I have to sit down and knit. I
Mm-hmm.
just have to like kind of go in a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and it helps a lot. It helped
Mm-hmm.
me. So
Mm-hmm.
anyway, and
I
I'm
think
not even
it's
a bad case. So
yeah, no, I think well, and also yeah. Anyway, I guess we personally sort of in that realm of personal health or whatever, we have an announcement about our schedules,
oh,
right?
that's right.
So, new year, new us.
I do think it sort of stemmed from me being gone so long in November.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
we
We've
had
been in
talked about it
business for
before.
7 years, and
Yeah.
I mean, it was apparent during that time that the business functions with one person at the helm for a month.
It was 3.5 weeks.
But and it's not like but anyway, we are for the first time officially, I mean, we have talked about it in the past, but this year it's happening. We have a new schedule. So Linda or Sue will not be here regularly every other week. So we have it on the schedule. So this week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Sue is out.
Okay.
Next week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Linda is out.
So kind of works like that.
So every other week, that is our plan. And like, I mean, if we're, in town and we have a Friday evening knit night or whatever, obviously, if I'm off,
Right.
I'll be coming. But if
Right.
I'm not in town or if I'm obligated to something else, I'm not gonna feel like, oh my God, the shop's gonna die if I'm not here.
I know.
I think our shop is I love being here. I know you do too. But also, for me, things that I love to do at home, including knitting, just aren't happening.
Right.
This Thursday or Friday on my time off, I'm going to be working on the quilt that I started for art. It's time to start tying it. And I'm
Okay.
going to do that with my mom.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's just you all know, there's a
Yeah,
lot
and
in
that's
life that
nice to be able to hang out with your mom.
that needs to happen just for sanity. So anyway, I it's not.
Yeah.
I think other shops either figure it out or don't. We can't keep up with
But I
what
do
everyone's
feel like
doing.
when we were gone, when the shop was closed for a few days between Christmas and New Year's, I feel like we kind of really felt really refreshed when we got back. And the other thing is about taking that little bit of time off is we'll have time to do things and maybe discover new things for the shop.
That enhance the shop
Right.
for sure.
So I do think that'll be really fun. So, but
I have a couple of languishing projects too. That my Icelandic sweater, it's ready to start the color work, join the sleeves and start the color work, and I hope to work on that this weekend too. I mean, that for me needs a chunk. It needs an afternoon.
Right.
And when you have Sunday once a week for your time to like get your
which
groceries,
means, yeah.
do major laundry or whatever, and go visit your cabin, it's not happening. So anyway, we are. I think it's going to be good, and we only put it on our schedule through April, so it's like we'll reassess, and if it's not working, I mean, it's possible that there are some things. Who knows? I don't know what's gonna. I don't know.
We don't
We're gonna
know.
reassess,
Right.
But I think it'll be good.
I've been working on a rug at home so I bought some swatches or collected them from a company called Company C, and they do these really fun rugs. Anyway, they put out these like swatches that are a foot. So I've been kind of collecting those over the years. I have one already, but it's a lot of work to sew it together. I can only do a little bit at a time. So
It's gonna hurt your hands.
that's one thing that I want to finish doing. And I don't know, I've got a couple projects, but I'm sure I will come up with stuff. So
I think it'll be good for
and
all of us.
a little bit of travel, maybe back to Sydney and stuff every now and then. So
Yeah.
I would like that.
Yep, it's it'll be good. So So that is that's kind of, I
Yeah.
guess, our New Year's
Yeah,
resolution, right?
Yep. Yes, it is. Yep.
But anyway, we
Okay,
have
let's talk Lento.
Lento along is what? Not quite halfway through. Only about a week in, really, technically, right?
I just forgot
January 7th?
my
Okay.
project.
So yeah, I finally had time. I had a house full of extra of 20 somethings and a couple extra 20 somethings as boyfriend girlfriends have joined the family. But so the house was busy over Christmas. I got to sit down on maybe New Year's Day and pick pick it up. I had started it, but I'm cruising right along. So Lento, I'm using Mondim, which is amazing, and
Yeah, that's
alpaca
really fun.
from Lang, and Surrey alpaca. I love it. It's a fun project. Great social knitting. And if you have a picture to send us, you will be eligible of you Lento alongers, Lento mementos. We're gonna pick, and you'll be eligible to win this cool acrylic counting set numbers for
Yes,
your
little
cast-ons.
stitch marker set with
Stitch markers from Katrinkles. We've been kind of hanging on to that. So send us a picture of your Lento in progress.
And you can send it on Instagram. You can send it on Facebook. You can send it on, any, to our email.
to our email.
If you know us and have our phone numbers, you can text us.
And you'll be eligible for that. That's one of our prizes. But yeah, it's fun. I can't wait to be.
Look, they want to be pals.
Yeah. And we have our other sample
I
somewhere.
feel like there's a color story here.
Oh my God.
Huh.
Cute. Yeah, you could
I don't-
totally
I
layer
know.
that up.
Yeah. I probably will.
Okay. Cool.
So the other thing that is happening in Yarn Bar World is we have a sale happening.
Right. Post Christmas. Post
And
holidays.
we always have our sale section, which is 30%
And
off.
we'll pop on to something and sort of like be over there in the sale section where it's really dark and show
Yeah.
you stuff. It's,
We'll
like, very dim
bring the
over there.
lights out.
And show you, like, because we have added a lot and haven't really
forgot this.
told you much about that recently. But yeah, we've got some sort of seasonal yarns, January clearance type sale also that's not going to fit in sale section. So on our website and in the shop now officially, we're
Yep.
20% off the following yarns.
Well, I just finished the Bestie sweater.
Cute.
I think it's called Tina, and obviously I love the name colors on this. This one's called Mac and Cheese. That's my favorite. So I think this one is peanut butter and jelly, rhythm and blues. I don't know all of them. Salt and pepper. But anyway, it's a cute sweater.
Super cute.
Yeah, it's very cute, and I do like it. And I have the shirt that they sort of like said like a stripy shirt, so kind of works out. Anyway,
So
I
the
do like it.
The fiber content on Bestie is wool 35%, polyester 35%, and viscose 30%. They suggest a size 13 to 15
And I used
needle.
a 13
Okay.
on the body and a 11 on just this ribbing
Is
here.
it machine washable? Because it says hand wash.
Yeah, but
I think it's one
It's-
of those that could handle a machine.
yeah,
gentle.
just cold gentle. But I love this construction, and it was really fun to make. I do think it
Looks
makes
good.
Yeah, I like it a lot. So
now that it's going to go on sale, it'll be like everyone's favorite.
20%
20%.
off the Bestie yarn. And so once you click onto the website, once you put it in your cart, it's going to automatically give you 20% off.
This would also be really nice for a blanket.
Yes,
So I
it
know
would.
that one
And
of Carrie's friends
yeah,
is onto that. So
we have quite a bit of
like the whole color
yardages.
palette.
So yeah,
Just do squares and have a beautiful,
I know,
fun blanket.
super fun. So Bestie is on sale.
We have a little bit of poof left in the shop that is now on sale, 20%.
And
Really fun.
we were talking to our friend Brooke, who said that there is a sweater, a gal, she calls it her rainbow trout sweater, because these kind of look kind of trouty when you actually knit them up. But she said it's going bananas. So
Well, it's from Lang. It was Lang Cloud tweed or
right,
something.
but this is very similar
This is
to
similar.
that.
So if
And
you like that,
The
trout
yardages
thing,
are similar. They're this 295 yards each, so
very possibly the same mill is doing it.
Yeah, so that's really fun. So that's going to be
Okay.
20% off.
Poof.
Oh wait, here's the yeah, poof, it'll be gone. So
Poof.
this is it kind of knit up.
It is
so
pretty. And lightweight, lofty.
very.
Yeah, it's totally, I would say, I'm guessing the same mill that's doing
Yeah,
that yarn. Okay, some sparkle.
I know. You can't go wrong with sparkle.
Sparkle. Pretty, pretty.
And so these are actually the only 2 colors we have left.
This would be fun for a Lento.
It would. These would
Really
be
fun.
super fun. They're just the right weight.
Holiday Lento.
Yep.
Okay, that's fun. And then the other sparkle that is on sale is
that one's a good
Gimlet.
one, too.
Really beautiful.
And
Not stripy.
we just posted a photo. It's still up on our Instagram story right now of the
Can you see
Tentacula
the
hat.
sparkle? Sparkle, sparkle.
And that worked out really nice, actually.
This
out
would
of that.
be really pretty also for the one of the petite knits, like novice sweaters. I don't know if
Right.
the chunky, it might
Yeah.
not be.
No, I think that would be
That
good.
would be pretty.
Yeah.
And I know we've got enough of this for sweater quantity. Like
Yeah,
this
and actually,
color,
I
that's
think the green
gorgeous.
we do too.
Okay, I know there's one in the basement. Like there's a whole extra bag of one of these, and then there's a really pretty blue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and then our friend Kathy, I can't remember. Anyway, she did 3 of these scarves for Christmas gifts.
Oh, yeah.
So pretty.
And I think she used 3 for each one.
yeah,
I feel like.
they were beautiful, just simple rib
Yeah,
and gorgeous. I hope that her girls loved those. Yeah.
Okay, and then we have Dash, which is a
Dash is
fabulous,
great.
and this would be a great blanket yarn
It
too.
is
In
a great
fact,
blanket
we've
yarn.
seen it
We've seen
out of a
it.
blanket. So let's see, I got another. Yeah, they're all a little bit different. Some have a
Also,
gray
this
background.
is amazing in Novice Sweater Chunky.
Yeah,
petite
so
knits.
in
It's
our
so
first sweater
cute.
class, we've had a couple people do this, and it's so fun. And I've noticed guys really like the scarf that we have. They're like, they feel it, and they're like, oh, this
like
is
a
really
kitty cat.
cushy.
Neat,
I
neat.
want that. So yeah.
If you do a blanket, just do simple
Yeah,
stockinette, and
yeah.
then when you come to the blips, purl.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
so
it's super
cute.
easy. So they're at 230 yards. So, 5 or 6 will get you.
Yeah, Laura,
That's
if
pretty
you're
good.
watching, that's the one you should get, I think.
And then
This one,
and this was really fun. So we had a lot of people jump into this project.
the slippers
And so
were
we
sold
really-
it. That's what it was
We
called.
don't have that many left. So I think we got just enough. So I did 2 hats out of it, and I'm sure I could have got another one
It would be
too.
fun for mittens too, I
Yeah,
think.
oh,
the
yeah,
colors are awesome. So we've got, I just pulled a couple colors.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is this, post-Christmas sale stuff I think is fun
know.
to just stock up on.
Right.
And we have a teeny amount of stuff at 50% off. That would be calendars, a couple of holiday diffusers,
Yep.
a Santa sticker,
This,
a couple of little notes. These are 50% off, you guys.
and I mean, I would say I think Christmas season is one of the better seasons for these because there's more than just like writing a little note and leaving it in someone's pillow or whatever. These you can do that, but these can always be tags for your Christmas presents or place cards. So I do think that the Christmas ones should have a
Well, we only have 2 on sale, but yeah, they're
whatever.
here.
I noticed when I was in Australia, we couldn't find any tags in Maddie's Christmas thing, but then I found those that I gave her,
Oh, perfect.
and so
That's what
those
I
were
use for
perfect for
tags. They're
Christmas
the
tags,
best because
yeah.
you can actually write something.
right, right.
And they are wonderful for everything. I mean, yeah, your little trips to the store. Don't use your phone. That's so.
That's so new school. We want to
You-
go
right.
old school.
Practice your writing. Scribble it out. I don't know if we showed
I
anyone
don't
these.
think we have actually.
We have some lavender sachets from an Austin-based maker. They smell so nice.
These would be really nice in your woolens, where you keep your woolies. Of course, you can keep it with anything, but It's a nice way to keep little pests away, I think.
It's a classic, and it does
Yeah.
smell amazing. So I wrapped a couple gifts with these too. It was like, oh, this
that's
smells
nice
really
on
nice.
on this package.
Yeah. So I don't know if this time of year is sort of like cleaning season for some people too, or refreshing. So
Right.
that is nice. The lavender sachets are here. What else?
We wanted to say that we switched things up a little bit with our Emma's Crazy Beautiful Club. So we have been getting the fingering weight, which we still have, but we were getting the bulky one, but we switched that up, and now we're getting DK.
DK. Oh, I know
So-
why we did that, because one of our customers did give us feedback on, because we put it out there a while ago. Did you want us to keep getting the bulky, blah, blah, blah. And we heard DK for the blanket, the Sweet Shop blanket project that I know Cindy has
okay.
going.
All right, because you have to double up the fingering
Double up
weight, right?
fingering,
So you can
or-
just do the DK.
yeah. And anyway,
So that's January
give
color.
us feedback. We listen.
January.
Pretty. That's a really pretty color.
Yeah, it really is. I
Very
love
pretty.
that little speckle on that pink base. And the green.
Emma's will
pretty.
do a drop ship. I don't know if we want to publicize it too much,
But yeah, so we have had a customer that fell in love with a certain color, but then we only had so many. But Emma's is super easy to work with, so we can always get, if you have special requests, we can probably handle that for you.
we can. I mean, and it's not like you can just get one skein from them.
No,
you'd
you
have to
get
get
a whole bag.
whatever they dye.
Right.
But anyway, that is an option. And then, we've got Lento along happening. February is going to bring another knit along that we're excited about. And
Yep.
I just want to say, maybe you want to save your bananas.
Yep. Yes. Yeah. Save the bananas.
Um,
Save the bananas.
Save some bananas, because part of our knit along for February is going to include a bake off.
You think about that now.
We are rounding up judges as we speak.
And they are reputable.
Right.
Not irreputable.
So anyway, we've had this, I think we've told a lot of people about it, but we're doing the Bana vest.
It's actually
We
called
are-
the Bana hoodie vest.
Right. We are riffing on her actual name and playing with bananas.
Her real
during-
name is Bana Kavanaugh.
Right.
She's
She's Korean.
Korean, but transplanted to Ireland for quite a number of years.
Right. So we are riffing on her name. I don't know if that's a cool thing to do or not. So
But we thought it was something
We think
easy
it's
to remember.
fun to play with. So anyway, we're gonna play up bananas
Yep. So
with the Bana
hop on
pudding
board the
vest.
Bana Express.
Yeah. So we'll talk about it more, but I know some knitters are quite proficient in the kitchen as well with their baking stuff. So start thinking about that. I'm pretty sure you can figure out what
And
it's gonna
it
be,
takes
but-
a bulky yarn.
Oh yeah.
And we're getting a new
We
bulky
are getting a new
in
bulky.
really
We're excited. I was
soon.
gonna check to see about when. I'm
Oh.
sure it'll be
Well,
here
I'm
this
so
week.
happy that I've got it all in the system. So
I
the
know, 'cause
second
it's
we
a
get
lot
it,
of
we can
colors.
sell it.
And it's going to
So-
be good. It's 100% wool. It's going to be fun. So we'll talk
Yeah.
about that, obviously.
Yeah,
when it's
I'm
here.
gonna make my Bana. I made that one that we have, but I'm gonna make another one out of our new stuff. So I'm really excited about it.
Yeah. The designer has some cute patterns. She's got a fun little kind of retro inspired Mary Maxim kind of cardigan, bulky, with like bunnies on it instead of like horses or whatever.
yeah, right.
It's very cute. So, yeah.
Hey, I forgot to talk about my work in progress.
Okay.
Because when I finished this, which seriously, it took me a week, okay?
I know.
Everybody can
Yeah.
do this. This is not going to take me a week. But this is the field,
Look how
top of the field
pretty that
sweater.
is. So our friend Nancy started
Yeah,
it.
you can tell too because she knit to right here, and then And then here's mine. Mine's
Oh.
like tighter together or something.
okay.
I'm not sure why. but-
Nancy had surgery, so then she was like, I don't have the brain space to
So
work on
this
this right now.
is the Circus Tonic Merino Possum
Oh.
yarn.
That, I'm not super into neutrals, but that is
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah,
Of course,
and
we're
look.
out of that color.
Of course, we will be contacting her, I'm sure.
Is that the all net, like even undyed? I feel like it
Maybe
might be.
I think it was the one called Wolf or Lone Wolf.
Maybe
or
she did dye it a little bit.
Maybe, but
Yeah.
I feel like this might be the color she overdyes. So
Oh, you mean it doesn't have any dye on it?
right,
Well, that's what I was just saying.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Just
Okay.
but yeah. So
We'll have to ask her.
someone asked me the other day, how do you have like a cream or a white? And I'm like, nope. And you'll never get that for
No,
this yarn.
because it's
so.
kind of a dark
And
base.
it's people say it looks like it already has a mohair
I
in it,
know.
and it doesn't. But I love how it creates its own shadow.
That field, that
Yeah.
little stitch is cute.
Yeah, it's. I'm on. I think Cindy told me that this row that I'm on and the next one is probably the most complicated one.
Oh,
so,
really? Okay. So,
I figured
work
it
on
out.
that in your privacy.
My privacy.
Yeah, I'm just noticing
What?
nothing. I'll have to examine it later. Anyway,
Oh, did you find a boo boo?
no, I was just gonna study it a little bit.
All right,
So,
you study it.
I'll study it. So anyway, that's our scoop.
That's
We
the.
hope everyone had a wonderful
That's
holiday.
our shtick,
We
and
didn't
we're
really
sticking
say
to it.
anything. Yeah. It finally feels like winter now.
I
Finally.
know.
Like after the first of the year it happened. So that's good. I mean,
Yep.
we live in a snowy place, so we need it.
So thanks for hanging out with us, and we will see you next week.
Have a great day. Happy
See
Tuesday.
ya. Woo, here we go.